All right, motherfuckers, there you have it. Fucking brand new fucking Diabology right there, man. Fucking motherfuckers. And I got a special guest with me in the studio right now. Who do we have here?
Is this thing on? Hello. Sorry, you guys, I can't really see myself. What the fuck? Hey, y'all, it's Raven. Hope y'all are having an awesome Friday.
Might have to speak closer into the microphone.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Is that better?
I can see your levels a little bit.
What'd you do, Zach? Did you give me a fucked up microphone?
That's the only one we got. The only extra
no,
one that we have.
It's your nice, pretty one. I'm just kidding. Hey, everybody, it's Raven. Hope you guys are having an awesome Friday night.
How about now? Can you hear yourself now?
Let me see. No.
Whoa, what the fuck?
It's okay. I just came to hang and do shots with you. It's all right.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call fucking Jesse up right the fuck now from Diabology. We're going to find out what the fuck is going on in their world, man. See what they've got bringing for you guys at the festival this year.
Hello.
Jesse, what the fuck is going on, brother?
Not too much. How are you doing, man?
We're doing great, man. We just got done blasting one of your tracks, fucking The Softest Grave, man. One of my favorites from that record, man. Awesome shit, dude.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, dude. So and I got Raven here in the studio with me too this time, man, which is a rare
Hello.
Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Yeah, thank you guys both for having me on.
Absolutely. And before I forget about it, so I think it was like 3 weeks ago, the place where I sell my art, you texted me. He said, "Is one of your fest bands in town?" I said, I don't know. And when I walked in there the other day, there were Diabology stickers in there. And he said he was next door helping some people, but he came back and he saw the stickers and stuff, and I just thought that was really cool. And I'm sorry we missed you.
Yeah, no, it's funny. We were just walking around. I was on a family vacation out there in Tennessee, and yeah, we were in town, and we just walked into a shop, and we saw your stuff, and we were hanging out for a little while, like hoping one of you guys would pop up, but
oh man,
didn't work out.
No, but it was last week that I was up there hanging up some new art, and I looked down, I said, Diabology was here? That's the band that came through, and he said, "Yeah, man, that was weird, but it's great." So no, that's really really cool. Did you get a chance to look at the amp when you were there?
At the what?
At the amp where the fest is going to be held.
Oh yes, yeah, we did stop by.
Yeah, it's funny to imagine it because when we were going to do that, we were like, I don't know but actually the way that it's set up. We fill that place up and with all the vendors, and there's like a little spot for everybody to be, and the stage looks really cool at night. So super excited. Glad you got to see it.
Yeah, no, it seemed like a really cool spot. There was a guy there painting who was super friendly, kind of showed us around.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we got one of my friends, we're working on building some fucking platforms too to add to the stage so that you guys can have like a little walk path, like little walkways that you can, like little decks that'll stick out from the front of the stage, like on different sides of it, so you can kind of come out into the crowd and shit, man. It's gonna be awesome, dude.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, we have a good time.
So, how did you guys end up in Tennessee? What were you guys doing down here on a vacation? What were you guys? Do you have family here?
No, we've just never been, and Nashville's Music City, so we wanted to go there. We also wanted to check out Memphis, and Jackson was right between the two, so we thought we'd, stop by, check out the venue, drop off some flyers and some stickers and whatnot.
Man, I wish I would have known about that earlier, so we could have planned something, because that's cool as hell. But we're gonna see you guys soon.
Well, also something interesting is that Nashville is, Music City, but Tennessee is so cool because the Interstate 40 that runs east to west is known as the Music Highway because East Tennessee is known for bluegrass and, mountain music, Appalachian stuff, and then Nashville, country, and now, of course, all kinds of stuff. Like, it's just a music city now. And then here in Jackson, we are actually the rockabilly capital of the world. The original rockabilly guy, Carl Perkins, was born and is buried here. And then Memphis is home of the blues. So we're an entire music state.
Yeah, no, that is awesome. Yeah, like I said, it was really cool checking it out because, like you said, Nashville is, like the country spot, and then Memphis is blues. It's cool just seeing, all the music history in, such a, close quarters.
Right, yeah. I mean, it's so funny because we're a very long state. So all these different genres of music, just follow east to west down the state. And I've always loved that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Hell yeah. Speaking of musical history, man, you guys fucking are part of fucking Devastation history, man, because Diabology has been the band of the month, I don't know how many months, man. You guys won a bunch of times, I remember back in the day, dude.
Yeah.
I was tripping out about that when I was looking back in the archives and I was looking up shit. I was like, holy fuck. They were in here a bunch of times, so I'm really excited that you guys are coming this year, man. I'm excited.
As soon as I got your submission, I was like, holy shit. And I'm like, Zach, we got to have this band. He's like, wait a minute. I think that's the band of the month, a lot. And it was. It was really cool to have you guys come in here.
Yeah, no, and we're really excited to, finally get out there and meet you guys. Yeah, no, we appreciate, how much support Metal Devastation has showed us over the years.
Well, you guys are so good. So good.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So tell us a little bit about the band. Give us a brief history breakdown. How long have you guys been doing this, and how did you get started, and everything like that?
Well, yeah, we've been doing this for a minute. I started learning guitar when I was 7 years old. And I come from musical parents. Both my parents were in bands before I was ever born. So yeah, I kind of just grew up into it. And yeah, I started this band when I was 14 or something with a whole different lineup. But yeah, we've been, at it for a while, and we, just have fun. We play, thrashy, deathy, doomy metal, just kind of whatever we want.
How did you guys come up with the name Diabology?
So I actually have my dad to thank for that. Like I said, when we started the band, I was 14. And my dad was, at the time, reading a book that was about Satanism. And so as he was reading through, he just jotted down a bunch of words and phrases that he thought sounded cool. And he just gave me the list and was like, here, if you, like any of these, you can take them for your band name. And I read through, and Diabology was the one that stuck out to me. It just seemed like the most, concise, and, it wasn't already taken. But yeah, I don't know, thought it rolled off the tongue, I guess.
Dude, you have some cool fucking parents, man. That's a cool fucking story, dude. But I know, I was checking you out on Facebook, and I noticed that your parents, your mom and your dad, they're your managers, right?
Yeah, no, yes, they are. Managers / occasional roadies / merch personnel.
That's dope.
That is awesome, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm very grateful for them. Like I said, music just runs in our. We all, do it for the love of metal.
Hell yeah. We hope that we're going to be viewed as cool parents to our kids. I don't know if you heard or not, but our 11-year-old and Zach here have the father-son band going on. So that's pretty cool.
I had not heard. That's awesome.
Yeah, my son named it Skulls of Death.
I like it.
And then one of his songs that's released on his Bandcamp is Carnival of Death. And what was the first one, Zach?
Fuck, I can't remember now.
Well, he writes all his own songs.
Put me on the spot.
What?
You put me on the spot.
Flight of Doom.
Flight of Doom, yes.
It's about crashing and dying in an airplane crash.
Sounds off to a good start.
I know. It's cute. It's cute to see them do it together, because I think it's cool when kids and parents, can share in art.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm so lucky that I'm able to play with my parents and, yeah, just, have their support.
So will they be coming with you to Devastation Fest?
Yes, yeah.
Hey.
My dad is helping us bring out the gear, and my mom wanted to come out, meet you guys, all that,
That's one of my, obviously I love the festival for the music, but I love getting to meet everybody, because I'm traditional Southern. I grew up here in the Bible Belt. Nobody really supports what we do here except fellow metalheads, but part of being that Southern thing is I got to talk to everybody, a lot.
Yes, yeah, I saw that you guys had your own, mini satanic panic out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, for a lot of it wasn't really many. Like, the first year, they literally shut it down afterwards, because they had people out there overnight praying on the stage. Like, we were having people threaten to come out there and hurt us. All kinds of stuff. And then last year, we got it from the local, they are a super religious, conservative political group. They tried to shut us down for like a long time. So it's crazy, really, because you're from California, right?
Yes.
I don't know what religion is like there, but it rules here.
Yeah, no, it's much, much less prevalent, for sure.
You're so lucky.
Yes. But yeah, thank you guys for, fighting, keeping the metal alive out there.
Yeah, thank you. Well, they're doing a documentary about it. It's called, what's it called? Something Reigns?
Death Reigns.
Death Reigns. And you'll be on it because they're going to do the filming for it at the fest. So you'll be a part of that Bible Belt history.
Hell yeah.
I know.
Yeah, the first venue that we had it at the first year, yeah, they literally shut that down, and apparently nobody can have a show there anymore because of what we did. And it's funny because that fucking stage has been there since
1960 something.
Yeah,
Johnny Cash performed on it.
Johnny Cash performed there. All kinds of people. I saw Blue Oyster Cult there in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's been there forever, and but they've never had Devastation there.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
when that happened, they just fucking freaked out, man.
After
they couldn't handle it.
Yeah, after that fest, I went down there to give them money to book for the next year, and he ghosted me. And then I found out they were busy plotting to have the stage shut down, and they did.
Wow.
Yeah. But luckily Jackson, which is actually where we live, which is the other venue was in Lexington, which is only, I don't know, it's about 30 minutes away from here. So, but it's close. But where we're at now in Jackson, they're a lot more lenient and a lot more accepting of stuff like this. And actually, they've been very embracing so far. Mm-hmm. Even the mayor last year was kind of giving us some praise over it, and gave us his blessing to do it again, so that was cool.
Yeah, he was real nervous. Yeah. So he was up for re-election last year, and I think you could tell, I don't know how to say this without it being a Southern thing, but he had his asshole real clenched, hoping that we didn't fuck up and cost him the election. So he didn't talk to us much about it until afterward, and then he messaged and was like, "You did a really good job." He was really worried, though, we were going to cost him, if something bad were to happen.
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's awesome that, the city of Jackson embraces that.
Yeah, I think so. We'll stay there probably for until we outgrow it.
Yeah.
Well, I want to ask you, man, your video for The Softest Grave, man, that shit is fucking bad fucking ass, dude.
Is.
And that was a I mean, when she mentioned Diabology already to me, I was already like, yeah, I know who the fuck that is. Like, that's they were fucking winners of the Battle of the Bands, like, I don't know how many times. But yeah, when I watched the video, I was like looking at it and I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, yeah, dude, for sure, man. These guys got the energy. They have the fucking the thing that is needed, in my opinion, to get the crowd going, and that's what we're all about. You know, like it's not about big names, mainstream bullshit, all that fucking shit. Like, fuck that, man. Like, but underground bands, there's so many underground bands like you guys that are amazing, that are doing really good stuff, that need to be heard more. And
absolutely,
you know, I just, that's what it's all about, man. We just want to give you guys a platform and put it out there for you guys to fucking do it, man. Do your thing and jump around and fucking go crazy, man, and just have a good time.
So many people think we're crazy for not having like a big name headliner, but we're like, those people play all the time, and we prove that we can bring people without a name that everybody knows. And so this way, every single band shares the same stage, you know, and people are like finding bands that they've never heard before. Like, every band that's ever played the fest has gotten a lot of new fans.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. That's what we're about. Underground.
Yeah, no, I know, you know, as an underground band, we appreciate the hell out of you. I wish there was, you know, more of that out in the world.
For sure.
What's it like out there out there in California right now, man, for bands like you? Like, how hard is it for you guys to get on fucking shows and stuff? Like, what do you have to do, man? Is it pretty fucking, is it fucked up, or is it like, what is it like?
Yeah, I mean, LA has, you know, a great scene. There's a lot of bands, if anything, you know, maybe too many out here. But yeah, I mean, there is definitely, you know, like a strong underground scene. You know, a lot of like house shows and, you know, warehouses, stuff like that, which is, you know, always awesome to see. But it is also definitely a struggle with, especially with a lot of the bigger clubs, like, you know, the Viper Room and the Whiskey and stuff like that. They all push pay to play, which, you know, yeah, as an underground band, it's a really hard model to work with.
Right. Well, I found it interesting. One of the other bands that are playing the fest this year, they're coming all the way from Utah. So, a pretty long drive like you guys, or flight, I guess. And when I, you know, sent them the offer, because we pay every band that plays, and she said, absolutely. She said, to tell you the truth, we've been around for 11 years, and we've never played a festival that wasn't pay to play.
Yeah. I do hear a lot of the festivals as well are buy-in.
Yeah, is that what that's called? I didn't know. Buy-in.
And we're pay you to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
the way
that's how it should be.
Fuck.
Absolutely.
There's that one festival that was charging like a $30 to $40 submission fee, and that festival was getting that money from probably thousands of bands, whether or not they picked them or not.
Yeah, no, that's really the worst, when you have to pay them to submit and then pay them again to actually play terrible. If they choose you. Not mentioning, you know, the cost of flying out or driving out, and, you know, hotel, whatever, you know, it's a lot.
Now, do the places that are buy-in or whatever, or anything like that, are they taking merch cut as well?
I mean, I can't speak to, like, the larger festivals. I don't think that any of the, like, more localized clubs, like the ones I mentioned before, I don't think they do merch cuts.
That's good.
Yes, definitely. But don't quote me on that. I'm not totally sure.
Well, I know it was really bad with that for a while, and then everybody sort of, you know, started speaking out about it, and so I'm hoping that that's a practice that ends. That's ridiculous. You got to pay for the merch and then pay for the merch.
Yep. Yeah. Makes it really hard to make a profit.
No kidding.
That's why That's why it's better to just sell them out of the trunk of the car at that point.
I would totally do that. But we've been really lucky. We have never been so desperate, for the money to do that, because we would rather just not put on a fest than take a band's merch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I will say though, like, and I don't mean to. I'm not trying to condone like what they do as far as those festivals that do that kind of shit, that charge bands to play. But I will say though that some of those bands, like what you were talking about, a minute ago, when we saw their video where they played at a festival that apparently they did pay to play at.
Yes.
There was a good video recording of it, and that kind of did weigh. I mean, that did pull some strings as far as like seeing their performance and being a little bit impressed by it. I guess to a certain degree, like that did have an effect on being able to. I don't know. I'm trying to say, like, I guess there's some sort of worth in it, I think, for a band.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
I totally understand. No. If I was in a band and I was out there doing it, and I saw a festival where I thought there was going to be enough people, or there was going to be
exposure,
specific bands on that list that I thought that I could resonate with their fans, I could see, I guess, maybe doing a little bit of something like that. But at the same time, it is a kind of it feels like a fucked up practice, but at the same time it's like,
well, it's like this, it's fucked up on the part of the festivals that do it, but it's not fucked up for a band to to do something like that for themselves. Publicity.
No, I definitely would not, blame any bands who want to do that.
Right.
But yeah, no, I mean, there definitely is some value in it. But again, it's, just when you think of all the time and expense that the artist puts into even getting there.
Yep.
And you know what? I would not be surprised if they got charged again to get that video footage.
Wow.
Right.
That's just crazy.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Well, you won't have to do that with us. We have a videographer. The bands get all of that for free. And then, of course, the documentary. We usually have 10 to 12 photographers there, so we get all kinds of different perspectives. And you guys are welcome to all of it. So,
yes, we endlessly appreciate that. You guys fucking rule.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of that stuff, like, what kind of merch are you guys bringing to the Devastation Fest, man? Because I know there's a lot of people around here that are going to be eager to check that out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got merch for days. Yeah, no, we've got plenty of awesome T-shirts. We've got tank tops. We got tees. All of our art is done by Andicha Dita, shout out to him, Poison Project, and he does awesome art. We've got merch with like pretty much all of our album covers and single covers on it. I guess not the first album, but yeah, we've got stickers, we got patches, we got pins, CDs, lots of good shit.
Well, I don't know if you're able, if you have enough time for this, but just a secret. These people down here in the South go nuts over booty shorts. We've had the very first fest we had, there was one band that was there selling booty shorts with their band name across the butt. And they did so well that this last year there were 3 other bands that had booty shorts ready. I'm telling you, Southern people Southern women, I guess mostly. I mean, I didn't see men wearing them, but people here love that shit. I'm just saying.
That makes sense with all the heat.
Oh,
we do have some nice pink tank tops that are also very summer appropriate. But we'll have to look into the booty shorts for sure.
They did, Zach. They went crazy. Like when we got there, everybody was dressed one way, and then like in 3 hours, those booty shorts were everywhere.
What was that band? The first year it was
the ones from Kentucky.
Yeah, Devil Be My Judge.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of booty shorts, and next thing you know, everybody was out there wearing them.
Damn.
I know.
All right, well, yeah, you heard it here first. Diabology booty shorts coming soon.
Yeah, you have to. Like one of the bands that played both years, has a tally that he's keeping up on what they make on merch each year. And so this last year they did over $2,000 in merch, and they were one of 13 bands. So that kind of tells you people love the merch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, man. They save up all fucking year around here for this shit because there's nothing else. You know, like there's here in Jackson, Tennessee, there is nothing else like this going on, and it's the only thing. So like,
yeah,
that's really cool, man. Like they really get excited, and yeah, man, take advantage of that shit.
We're not a super saturated market, I guess is the way to say it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can have that ready for the festival.
And I already have some of your stickers because I got them from the shop where you left them.
Hell yeah.
Y'all even stuck one up by the door. I was like...
I don't even remember doing that. I guess we did.
I don't know. There was one on the wall. Maybe somebody else put it there. But when I walked in, I was like, Diabology was the one that was here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I love the logo too, man. Like, who did the logo for you guys with the pentagram in it? That's fucking badass, dude. It is.
That was also Anticha, Poison Project. Again, he does awesome art. And the funny thing is, we've never even met him. He actually lives in Indonesia.
Yes.
We get art. Ours is usually done by a man in Indonesia as well, although this year we went with an artist out of Memphis.
Yeah.
Nice.
But the guy that did the logo for Metal Devastation Radio and the Tennessee Metal Devastation the fest, like the actual logo, he's from Indonesia, man. And those guys,
they work hard and they have a quick turnaround.
Yeah, super fast, man. We just told him gave him some ideas of what we wanted, and
the next day.
Yeah. What was his name? Death Style
art.
Yeah. Cool dude, man.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Anticha as well does great work. Always has fast turnarounds. Works with us, does sketches and stuff.
Yeah. It's really cool. And then, because Death Style's come to us before and been like, things are kind of rough over here. You need some art. Yeah. When we're happy to support people that are, making a living, taking care of their kids. I mean, I don't know. It feels like the Indonesian people are really talented and they're willing to work with you and just personalize everything and do a good job so they keep your business, and I appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's real. It's not the AI fucking bullshit, it's fucking real, man. Like somebody actually sitting there with their fucking thing doing an actual I don't know, man. They get into it, man, and that's fucking awesome. They make all kinds of cool shit. A lot of good guitars.
Oh yeah.
Amps. All kinds of shit come from over there, man. Like they fucking do not fuck around. Like I'm definitely not one of those people that's like turning my nose up against fucking gear made over there. Like that shit. Sure. That shit is fucking awesome, dude. What the fuck? Like why not, man? Like it's made good quality, and they put the work into it. Like. I don't know, man. I like to support.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Well, can I ask you about some of your influences, man? Like, what were some of the bands that you listened to growing up that got you into this music? Like, what brought you into the metal fucking shit, man? Like, what made you want to pick up a guitar and do this shit?
Well, his parents, but
yes, my parents, and also the Guitar Hero games. When I was really little, I loved playing those games, and that's how my parents sold me. They were like, "You want to take guitar lessons? You can be like the dudes in Guitar Hero." I was like, "Yes,
do it."
Yes.
What were some of your favorite songs on Guitar Hero that you were doing?
Oh man, God, it's been so long now. I mean, I know I loved No More Mr. Nice Guy, Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Surrender comes to mind. Cheap Trick. I know I love doing the Metallica Guitar Hero, just playing all the Metallica songs through.
Rain and Blood was on there too, right?
Yep.
Probably. It's been so long since I played it.
I tried to do that shit. I couldn't fucking do it, man. I can play guitar, but like playing the game, it was
Yeah.
so fucking hard.
It was the size of the guitar for me. I have like little fat chubby fingers. I mean, I don't look at me like that. I got my grandma's fingers. It's okay, Zach. He gets mad if I say anything about me being fat because, you know, it's the self-deprecating humor, but he doesn't think it's funny. He just gave me stank eye, as we say in the South.
But yeah, as for more just like general musical influences, I mean, of course, you know, all of the like classic metal stuff, you know, Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, you know, all the classics. But I also love like a lot of more modern stuff. I love Trivium and Mastodon. Those, I would say, are two of my biggest influences musically.
Hell yeah.
Do you like...
And Gojira, too.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Shout out to
that was
Gojira.
So great today.
Oh my god, did you see that fucking performance they did at the fucking Olympics today?
Yes, absolutely. That was
Holy
insane.
fuck.
I could not figure out how they were making it look like it was bleeding. I was like, that must be some kind of weird effect. It looked like it was bleeding into the sky, and then it bled into the river, and when I saw it with streamers, like, that is so badass.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, that was
Huge.
insane.
Even the headless Marie Antoinettes, their hair was on fire, or it was in the shape of fire.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was awesome to see metal represented at such a big event.
It made me get teary, and I'm like, God, I'm so lame. But it did. It made me feel emotional.
No, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like, I mean, looking at that, like, my first thoughts were like, what the fuck is wrong with America? Like, why the fuck is the Super Bowl not doing shit like that?
God, I hate the Super Bowl.
I mean, come
halftime
on,
shows.
man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, that is how you fucking get people fucking amped up and ready to fucking go. Like, they... Holy shit, man.
Well, I gotta say,
No, absolutely.
though, I'm a huge Prince fan, so I thought he did a good halftime. And then my guilty pleasure is, like, I'm obsessed with Bruce Springsteen. Don't laugh at me. But he put on a hell of a show for the 2009 season, so I guess 2010. It was amazing. So much energy.
Yeah, they're cool too. I mean, and those were
metal.
good performances as well. But like, I mean, like, you know, come on, like in this modern day and age, like France definitely fucking stepped it up today, man. Like they did. They made a huge statement with that shit, I think, and hopefully people will recognize that and see.
Well, there was some kind of rumor, and I can't believe who it is, but or remember who it is, but they've already been saying who's going to play the halftime, and it sucks, is all I know. Terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully America catches up soon.
We'll see. If we're lucky.
Well, as far as you guys go, man, like, what kind of stuff do you guys have coming up for fans? You know, like, do you have any new announcements or anything else?
We've been hard at work on some new songs. We've been debuting a few of those lately at shows. But we're hoping to get back into the studio soon. Hoping to release like a few singles or an EP or something ahead of the next album. But yeah, other than that, we're just focusing on, you know, touring, reaching out to some new markets. We're, you know, super excited, of course, to be playing the Metal Devastation Fest, and we also have a couple of dates surrounding it. We're going to be over in Georgia and over like all the way on the other side of Tennessee. So yeah, we've got some announcements coming up for those shows as well. So yeah, people should definitely look out for those.
That's really awesome. I did have one question that I just remembered. You got what School of Rock? What is that exactly?
So I started learning guitar at a School of Rock, and it's basically this like after school. It's not like in schools. It's its own separate thing.
Okay.
But it's like this after school program where kids come in and learn music. But instead of it being, you know, like very traditional, like, you know, classical lessons where it's like sit down and learn to read staff, it's more based on like rock and metal and, you know, even some pop and whatever. And yeah, they basically teach you by putting you with other kids and having you learn rock songs. So yeah, that's where I got my start learning. And I actually now work as a teacher at a school of rock.
Well, I wonder, you know, maybe as a side note, you could maybe give me some information on how we could get one started here. Because we want to continue to give back to the community, but we want it to be, you know, things that we feel like we want to grow here. So
yeah, I know they're, you know, like they're expanding all the time across America. I can definitely send a note to the higher ups.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I got an email from them a while back, actually. Now that you mention it,
you did?
Something about that. Yeah. Now that I remember.
Because you know we've talked about doing a music scholarship, but if we could actually have an after-school program here.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, music scholarships are great. Also, that's actually how I was able to go to School of Rock as a kid.
Oh, that's cool. Well, we're going to get it figured out. This will be our 3rd year, and I kind of want to have something big going here by our 5th year, you know, kind of a little anniversary cool thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no. Definitely, if you guys started a music scholarship, I would support 100%.
Thank you. That's awesome. And, that, you know, if we can... We wanted to represent metal and rock and all of that because we literally don't have anything here except for country and gospel.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe rolling through Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We are definitely in the belt.
Well, for people that are coming to the festival to see you guys, man, what can they expect when you guys hit the stage? What's going to happen?
Portal open.
Yes, the sky will split. No, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna play some fast, heavy shit. Yes. We're gonna bang our heads, and I hope that the people in the audience will join us in that.
Oh, I think they will.
Hell yeah.
I do. And funny, real quick, because I know we don't want to keep you too long, but last year's fest was so funny because that's the first year it was some woman said that we were going to open a portal to hell, and so now we kind of use that as our slogan. But last year at our pre-fest party the night before, it was a Friday the 13th. And then the next day, we had that weird Ring of Fire eclipse. And everyone was like, they're opening the portal. I don't know if we're going to get an eclipse this year, but we're going to have to just leave it up to you bands to do it.
Yes, we'll do what we can. We'll brush up on our black magic.
Do that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and also, as she just mentioned the pre-fest party the night before.
Yeah, we still do that. So
yeah, definitely. If you guys can make it the night before, we're gonna have a pre-fest party at the local bar that's right down the street from the venue.
You can walk to it, the Downtown Tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, highly recommend that because like that's totally cool. We get to hang out with everybody in the staff and the bands, and we just get to chill and, you know, like not.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing as like the next day, you know, when the fest hits. It's work, but like that night before, that's definitely
it's just laid back.
It's definitely laid back and it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I'll see what we can do. I know we have a show in the, like, you know, surrounding area kind of that night, but depending how late it goes, maybe we can catch you guys.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, did someone just fall down the stairs?
No.
Oh. our son is sword fighting.
Sounded like he hit a cymbal.
Oh, he just was playing drums with his sword.
Gotcha. That's pretty metal.
It is metal.
It did not go well.
No, it didn't go well?
No.
Okay, well, okay, little Link. You should go to bed. He's obsessed with Zelda.
Zelda is pretty awesome.
It is.
All right, man. Well, is there anything else you want to let the people know?
Just that we are beyond excited to get out there this October and play for you guys.
Hell yeah. Can you make us a station tag?
Yeah.
Whenever
you're ready, say something like, "This is Diabology, and you are listening to Metal Devastation fucking Radio."
All right. This is Jesse from Diabology, and you are listening to Metal fucking Devastation Radio.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's badass.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us, dude. Really appreciate it, man. We fucking love you guys. We cannot wait to see you and meet you and hang out with you and bang our heads with you. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blast some more Diabology for these motherfuckers so they can go crazy, all right?
Hell yeah. Thank you for having me on the show, and thank you for having us on the festival.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse.
Hell yeah. We'll talk to you soon, man.
All right. Awesome.
Later.
Peace.
There you have it, folks. Diabology live on the Zach Moonshine Show with Metal Devastation fucking Radio and Raven, of course.
And me, of course. And I see you guys in the chat room. Some of you all have been talking to me, but I've been having some health issues and can't type, so I'm just over here reading the chat room. I'm not ignoring you.
But, as I said earlier, you guys know the fucking drill. Put your speakers in your windows. Put them in your front lawns. Put them in your neighbor's driveway. Do whatever the fuck you gotta do, man. If you don't see U-Haul trucks, what the fuck? What the fuck? Man, if you don't see U-Haul trucks or cops...
Or for sale signs in your neighbor's yards the next day.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's what we're aiming for, man. We're aiming for a total fucking desecration of your neighborhood. No, yeah. I'm just kidding. The truth is, man, we just want everybody to hear it and enjoy it and have a good time. And you know what? The truth is, hopefully your neighbors will enjoy this shit as much as ours enjoy it and we enjoy it.
Our neighbor's house burnt down, so I guess we did it right.
Yeah, we burned it fucking down, man. The whole fucking...
We sent the fires of hell next door.
Too much devastation.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the amount of devastation you bring.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. But don't be careful with the volume knob. Don't be careful with that. Don't worry about that. Like, you know, it's okay if you reach out and grab the volume knob and turn that motherfucker all the way to the right.
Yeah.
You know, naturally, houses are not going to burn down just from that. You know, like, you know.
No, it's because that bitch rebuked me in the name of Jesus, and I shot that shit back to her.
She did. Oh my god, that shit was fucking hilarious. I need to find that sound bite because that fucking thing was funny as hell. I'll find it. I don't know. I'll look for it after this. But
okay.
Let's go ahead and blast some fucking Diabology for these motherfuckers.
Let's do it.
Yeah, here you go, man.